Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanieah. If you're new here, welcome to my channel where I talk about any and everything that I want because I always have something to say. Today's video is going to be episode 2 of Tea's Kettle, where I just come on here and rant and ramble and talk. Today's video is beyond getting weird. It's very strange. It's very diabolical. It's very sus. The internet is making everybody very strange, and I don't like it. We need to go back to our roots and think about what we put on the internet. Think about what we're saying. Think about what we're thinking. Just think about it, because it's getting very, very strange. The internet has made people very mean, very comfortable being mean to people online. Like, somebody will literally post the most mundane picture and people will be like, oh, you look like this, you look ugly, your hair is this, your hair is that, your skin, you're this, you're fat, you're ugly. Like, just a whole bunch of things that you would not say to somebody in person. Everybody wants to be a mean girl now for some reason, and I just don't understand. Like, building off of that, the way y'all talk about people online, besides the being mean, but the overly sexual jokes, the sexual harassment, because that's what it is. Random people on the internet, and people have been doing this with celebrities for years, so that, you know, like, that was already a thing. But the fact that y'all come on and say the most strange things about strangers that you find attractive. The other day, a girl posted her man, and people were in the quotes talking about, oh, he's so fine till the room stinks. Oh, I do this to him. That is somebody's man. I understand you don't have a man, but that's somebody's man. Like, at what point do we draw the line at you're just being a weirdo? Like, stop talking about people in that way. Like, you see a celebrity, oh, I know it's big. You see a couple, oh, I know he'd talk her through it. Can you stop being sexual towards people that you don't know? Like, we get it. Thirst tweets are thirst tweets. You're gonna say things about people that you find attractive, but at some point it gets very borderline harassment. Like, you're weird. Like, again, it's getting strange on here. Saying things about people like that you don't know can be very intrusive, inconsiderate, inappropriate, for sure. You don't think about how you probably make them feel uncomfortable by saying those things. Like, I just want us to think before we speak, and a lot of people don't do that anymore. Speaking of something that people don't do anymore, people don't understand and practice nuance. This is one thing that gets on my nerves more than anything else that I'm going to say in this video. Probably not, because a lot of y'all, you know, some things are more serious than others, but this is something that really grinds my gears, get under my skin, pisses me off. Like, y'all talk about things like they're either black or white. In this day and age, that's not how the world works. People are so far into extremes nowadays that it's getting very scary, because nuance does not exist, especially on Twitter. Whatever Kamala says, she was right, because literally think about the context and think about how different things are specific to different people. Your view is not going to be everybody's view, because your life is not everybody's life. Y'all need to practice nuance. Y'all need to act like y'all have some sense. Nobody's making sense anymore. What happened? What happened to thinking for yourself? What happened to having your own thoughts? What happened to not waiting for somebody else to say something before you say something? Like, that's another thing that just blows my mind about internet culture. Y'all have lost all sense of individuality, and I don't get that. Like, I'm not about to sit here and wait for somebody else to tell me how to feel about a certain situation. Like, obviously, you know, sometimes I'll hear something and be like, maybe I wasn't right in that situation. I'm always willing to change my mind. But the thing about y'all is y'all wait till somebody else says something and you're like, oh yeah, I agree with that. Or, like, y'all don't ever have original thoughts. It's just weird. Like, one thing about me, I'm not afraid to go against the grain. I'm not afraid to say what other people are not saying, because I have a brain of my own. I think differently than other people, and that's normal. Other people don't do that. An influencer says this and that's what you believe. What happened to doing your own research? Nobody does their own research anymore. Everybody wants to just go on TikTok, believe what they hear from whoever person's mouth, and they don't even be credible sources. Like, that's the part that really gets me. You're talking about things that you don't even... What happened to fact checking? What happened to Googling things yourself? What happened to just being resourceful? And the fact that on Twitter, like, sometimes like they started doing community notes and stuff like that where people can debunk and like, you know, say, hey, this isn't true. 9 times out of 10, people don't even look up if things are true or not. They just run with it because they heard somebody say it. You are graduating from TikTok University. That is not fact. That is somebody's opinion that they package as a fact, and you just believe it because why not? People are going to say things that are not true. Like, come on now, what? Stan culture is also very strange to me. Stan culture is so different. Like, people will literally defend their faves for doing the most weirdo things just because they make good music. At what point do we draw the line and have morals, have values of our own? You're seeing the character of people that you stand and you're like, oh, I don't care, they can make good music. You're defending them from everything that they do because they make good music. That makes no sense to me. Be your own person is really not that hard. It's really not that hard to form your own opinions and hold people accountable. Like, I feel like accountability is dead. People don't want to be accountable for anything that they do. Why are you supporting people that are homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic, married to bad people? Like, why are you supporting them up and down? And it's different to be like a fan of their music, but stans will literally go on, they will fight anybody on anything. You say one wrong thing about they fave, is done. It's clips for you. Like, you're done. So it's just like, at what point do stans like take a back seat? Y'all be 30 plus standing. Like, get a job, get a hobby, start a family, do something else. Like, the way that people make celebrities their whole lives and create these parasocial relationships with them is very strange to me, and I don't know. I don't understand it. Minors have no safe space on the internet at this point. Not to be all back in my day about it, but when I was growing up, there were spaces for teens, spaces for tweens. Nowadays, we don't have that. Everybody's on social media. Everybody wants to be what the beauty standard is for women. Like, I'm speaking specifically for like teen girls. Let's say, like, when I was growing up, we had Mindless Behavior, we had Jacob Lattimore, we had OMG Girls, we had so many people that were our age being examples and not influencers, but actual like people that we looked up to. Oh my gosh, I really like this music. Justin Bieber. Oh, I'm going to a Justin Bieber concert. Where are the kid artists? Y'all was literally making fun of Lay Banks because she was making like palatable music for like younger generations. If she want to make music for people, younger people, she should. And I'm not talking Ice Spice, who has a young fan base that be on TikTok. No, I'm talking about kid appropriate things. What happened to kid appropriate spaces? What happened to making safe spaces for kids online? Kids are going to be online. I'm not saying kids need to get offline, but what happened to positive role models? And I understand times are changing and everything, but I feel like it's very unfortunate to see the younger generation fall victim to all these trends and all that at such a young age and feel like they have to come to school hair laid, face beat, 40-inch bust down middle part, black, jet black, 613 side part. Like, it's just always something. The girls don't even like braids no more. What happened to a good set of braids? The kids not wearing braids no more. They said that's for y'all old people. Like, okay, like, whoa. The younger generation just needs something for themselves because they're taking in all this adult stuff. It's like they're trying to obtain an image that is hard for them to obtain at that age. Another thing that's very weird is the fact that I think society is regressing towards a more ableist. I don't even want to say ableist. They're regressing to a time where slurs is more popular. Why are we saying the R slur? Why are we calling people the F slur? Like, why are we going out of our way to be harmful with our words towards people? Have we really turned back the clock that much that people don't understand that words mean things? They don't understand that people stop using certain words because of the impact they had on other people. Like, all of a sudden nobody cares about that anymore, and I feel like that's very unfortunate. Like, why are we going backwards? Why are we not being inclusive? Why are we calling people out their names? Why are we being ableist? Like, why? What happened? Why are we not telling our kids that it's not okay to do this? But not what was it? Spread the word to end the word. If you don't know what that is, it's like a campaign to like stop people from saying the R word, because it's very offensive to people that actually are on the autism spectrum. And it's just like, we're bringing it back. Not we. They're bringing it back for whatever reason. People are doing anything for clout. That's been a thing though. The content that is being put out right now is very, very weird as well. I'm not gonna lie, I just started watching the balloon popping videos, but it's only just to see like how people act in certain situations, because I'm just like, there's no way you're a grown man, you talking like that. There's no way you're a grown woman and you think like that. Like, it's just eye-opening. But the thing about the 20v1s that I really wanted to talk about is that little boy who like be around rappers and all that, doing a 20v1 with like 20 different little girls. What are we doing? Who is taking their kid? Like, the parents need to step forward and step up and be parents. Because in what world is it okay to take your little daughter to go speed date a little boy? Like, these mothers want a come up so bad that they're taking their young daughters, they're taking and exploiting their children for what? That's so weird. Speaking of weird, everybody wants to make Diddy jokes. What the heck? I go into a random Instagram comment section and I just see people on there talking about some no Diddy, nice try Diddy, and it's mostly white people saying nice try Diddy. Like, what exactly does that mean? Like, no Diddy is corny. People were harmed. Like, why are we using this weak slang? I'm looking at you, Gucci Mane, like, what? That song was boo boo, like, boo, like, you thought you ate that and you didn't. The plate is still very much full. I don't know how it's still full, Gucci. It's corny, it's weird, it's annoying. Why are we making a joke out of something that is so serious? He's abusive. Nice try, Diddy. What is that? Like, where does that come from? Huh? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like, what are we talking about? So yeah, that's really all I had for this video. I just wanted to come on here and talk about how the internet is just making things very weird, very regressive. Anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment what else I should talk about on here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.